I didn't know I was going to be here, but God saw fit for all of us to come together. I get a little upset with the officers and the preachers. It's not a job, you don't get paid, but when you don't show up and I don't know that you're not showing up, that becomes problematic because that means a part of the body is missing. That means that somebody else has to overcompensate for whatever we're missing. And some people show up, but they don't share their gifts. And I'm not talking about your tithes and offering, because I believe that Jehovah Jireh, our God, will always provide. And I am thankful to God to say that in the last 4.5 years, we don't have to fry fish, we don't have to barbecue our house, because God has started to manifest Godself, and God has always provided for us. 165 years, we've been planted shackled, and in the name of Jesus, we ain't going anywhere until the Lord comes back. But I mean your gifts. I mean your gifts of administration. I mean your gifts. Some of you are at the church, but you're not really in the church. I mean, your body's in the church, but your gifts are not in the church. Some of us are like that in the world. And my message to the students this morning is, whether you are coming out of preschool today, or whether you're graduating from college, or you graduated on yesterday, the world needs your gifts. Don't show up without your gifts. Don't go into a room and let the room be dark while God gave you light. God said, don't put your light under the bed, but put it up on the lampstand. Not so that you can boast about who you are, but so that you can boast about the goodness of the Lord. Don't show up to the game and you got the ball, but you're going to hide the ball because they're not playing the game by your rules. It takes all of us, and we can't do it without you. So yes, we need you. I need you to survive. You need me to survive. We are all a part of God's body. He says that if there were just one part, where in the world would the body be? But that's why God, in His wisdom, made all of the parts. So, in order to survive, we're going to have to really work on verse 25. So there will be no division in the body. When the black community starts to work on verse 25, when we start to denounce classism, when we stop oppressing each other, because that's what the oppressor has taught us, and we start to embrace each other, and we understand that if somebody is going to attack you because of your color, that you won't have an opportunity to show your degree. You won't have an opportunity to say, but I work up here. They will just look at you and see that you are black as our president. Amen? But God said we all have a part. And when we all do our part, we are greater. In fact, Jesus told us, the disciples, He said, these are the things that I did. I was able to cast out demons. I was able to heal the sick. But greater things will you do. Can you imagine how strong the body of Christ is with all of our babies? We got some of those different children in their city, in this church. Luke back here playing on the drums. Our children are eloquent of speech. They can speak up. They can be shy children. They can come up and give the visitors welcome. And all if we can encourage them. If we encourage our students, I've seen some of our students at the lowest. I've seen some of them struggling. Some of them have been in some precarious situations. But God saw them through all of that. And we want to encourage our young people. Don't put them down. The world's already kicking them down. But when you look at them and you tell them, our family can't make it without Amen. Where's the other children? Link up. Put one arm on the other. They don't even know how to link up because we haven't talked to them. Amen. Link up. Amen. So down there is the prize. And the prize is Christ. And if you leave him because he's the littlest, the smallest, then you get to Christ is not enough. And if you leave them because they're all the boys, and you might not want to run with the boys, and you are the only one that gets to Christ, then you really miss the mark. But when we all go together, y'all run down there as fast as you can without losing